Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Want to try something new? Every Tuesday, fire out a wee top tip to make your camping life more enjoyable. Today, I'm going to show you how to sleep warm when you're at camp. You've arrived at camp and you've set your tent up. You've had a nice dinner and it's time to get some sleep. A lot of people can sleep quite cold, especially in the winter months. Just before going to bed, the first thing I do is make some hot water. Once I've got my boiling water, I make myself a nice hot chocolate. And with the remaining water, I fill up my Nalgene. Nalgenes are great at taking the hot water. And if you get a spare sock, you can pop your Nalgene inside it. You now have yourself a hot water bottle. Fire that down inside your sleeping bag and enjoy a nice hot chocolate. The next thing you want to do is get yourself warm, and how we do that is a few jumping jacks. So you've got your heart rate up, just enough not to get a sweat on, but your body's nice and warm. What you want to do now is get rid of much clothing as possible. And what I like to do, because my feet get cold during the night, is put fresh socks on. I'll get rid of my trousers and I'll get rid of my top. And as I'm doing so, a good tip is to fire them in to one of your dry bags. And you've got yourself a nice pillow for the night. So just before I get into my sleeping bag, I'm going to fluff it all up. Give it a good shake. And then I'm going to get inside. So I like to sleep on a Thermarest. It's great at just deflecting the cold and lifting you off the ground. I would never recommend sleeping directly on the ground. You'll always have something between you and the ground below you. It'll push the rating of your sleeping bag up by a couple of degrees. So coming into the colder months, it can be quite cold. So I like to sleep with a hat on and get right down into my bag. These mummy bags are brilliant because you can pull a hood up round you as well, and a wee drawstring inside to pull everything nice and tight. Never put your mouth or nose inside your bag because the moisture from your breath can cause condensation and make you wet inside the bag. The more layers you can remove before you get into your sleeping bag, the better, because it'll allow your body heat to get trapped in the material of the bag rather than in your clothes. It'll keep you a lot warmer, although it's quite uncomfortable the first couple of minutes that you do it, especially if it's really cold outside. You definitely not get into your sleeping bag with the clothes that you've been wearing all day walking, because you'll be sweating in it, and as we know, that sweat can get really cold, and it'll stop you from sleeping too well. If you need to get up in the middle of the night for a wee, just do it as soon as you wake up. We all lie there, I'm guilty of it as well, holding it for hours, just thinking that, oh, it'll pass, I can get some sleep. Just get out of your sleeping bag, do your business, and get back in as quickly as you can. You'll just get a better night's sleep. And you'll also sleep warmer, not having a full bladder. So when you get home from your camping trip, a lot of people just leave their sleeping bags in the wee stuff sack that you may carry them in. A lot of bags nowadays come with these big, like, cotton cases that everything can go in. It's so important that you keep your sleeping bag, especially if it's down, in one of these to allow the feathers to loft up and not get all compressed together. Be even better if you could just leave it laid out. So guys, that's my top tips on how to sleep warm at camp. If you enjoyed it and you want to see more top tips, please do give it a wee thumbs up and a comment below of anything that you might want me to cover in the next video. Also hit the wee subscribe and the notification bell so you know when that video comes out. Guys, thanks for watching, really appreciate it.